We have such sights to show you.
Hi, everybody. I'm the drunk kitten Tribbles. Welcome to Ultimate Radio Show, right here on YouTube. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Hey, and I hope you all brought some beers.
Hi everybody, welcome to Ultimate Radio, right here on YouTube. I am the High Command and I am here as usual with the drunk kitten Tribbles. Today we're going to explore the 80s, in particular MTV. Now, it is said that the 80s, actually killed the radio star when MTV, started. But what we're going to look at today is the very first 5 videos ever played on MTV.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Hey, I'm the drunk kitten Tribbles. Yeah, boss. MTV was launched on August 1st, 1981 at 12:01 a.m. It was a cable channel that eventually reached 99 million households.
The really cool thing about MTV back in the day, they were actually set up with real VJs who would host the programs, and all they played was music videos. And what was cool about that was they covered all genres, everything from Madonna and Michael Jackson clear up to heavy metal. I mean, you could see on-commercial heavy metal bands doing vids on MTV. But sadly, over time, the video format went away, and I haven't watched it for years, so I don't know what it is now. It's, not interesting as far as I'm concerned. But, hey, today we're going to count down from number 5 to the number 1 first video they ever played on MTV.
All right, boss. Yeah. Hey, I just want to point out that one of the original 5 VJs was a guy named J.J. Jackson. And I remember him from KLOS radio in Los Angeles in the 70s.
All right, yeah. I remember JJ also, Kitten. We're going to try to play the original videos, but sometimes due to copyright, maybe yes, maybe no, but we're sure going to try. Anyway, starting out with the 5th song they played on MTV, it's called Little Susie on the Up. The band was PhD. I don't remember the song, I don't remember the band, but hey, let's check it out.
Little Susie's on the up, looking for a getaway. Whoopie tries to bring her down, still looking for another way. But little Susie's on the up, heading for the spotlight. Whoopie finally gets up, looking forward to some quiet nights. And the view makes her feel so hot, and she'll smile at the camera with all she's got. Don't bring her down, she's a lot like you. She'll be rich by fire if her dreams come true. Cause little Susie's on the up, suddenly it's not a game. Ruby's glad she gave up, cause Susie's playlist sets on fame. Little Susie's on the up.
All right, Little Susie's on the Up. Coming in at number 4 is a song by The Who. Now, this was their last top 20 charting song, but it's one of their most recognizable songs, called You Better You Bet.
I
All right, yeah. You better, you better, you bet. By The Who. Hey, did you notice the mention in the song of T-Rex? That was Mark Bolin's old band. But hey, we're moving on to number 3 now. And that one is She Won't Dance With Me by Rod Stewart.
All right, yeah, Rod Stewart. It's kind of a throwback to his old rocking days in the late 60s. This was also the first video that featured a non-white performer, Phil Chin, playing bass. So now moving on to number 2, Pat Benatar, You Better Run.
What you trying to do to my soul? What you trying to do to my soul? When everything I had is yours, and now I'm closing all the doors. What you trying to do to my soul? You better run, you better hide, you better leave from my side, yeah. I love you, oh, I love you so. Can't you see, don't you know? I can't stand your alibis and telling lies. Tell me why, yeah.
All right, yeah, Pat Benatar. Well, okay, Kitten, we're down to the number 1, the very first song they ever played on MTV, and I'm going to let you announce it.
All right, boss, yeah. Hey, I just want to point out, the lead guitar player for Pat Benatar, Neil Giraldo, otherwise known as Spider. Man, that guy was killer. But hey, the very first song they ever played on MTV was by a band called the Buggles. And the name of that song was Video Killed the Radio Star.
I heard you on the wireless back in 52, lying awake intently tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. They took the credit for your second symphony, rewritten by machine on new technology. And now I understand the problem
Yeah, very first song ever played on MTV. Video killed the radio star. You know, for as cheesy as it is, I actually think it's a pretty good song. The one nice thing about MTV back in those days, they gave you a variety of everything from, this kind of music to, funk music, heavy metal. They pretty much played it all, and they played it all the time. Hey, I hope you liked this show today, folks. We'll see you on the next video.